Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Bernie. I'm a styrofoam sculptor, artist, whatever. This is my Proxxon cutter, my Proxxon thermal cutter. Probably one of the better, top of the line, we'll say, thermal cutters for what I do. Anyways, right now, I'm just going to do a little quick demo on what I do. I'm going to cut out the word "we." So you can just sit back and watch how this is done. Let me turn that down. That's way too hot. Roll it two. This is a fence. I do have a fence to keep my cut straight, but I've been really practicing on just having a steady hand and doing the cuts without a fence. The fence is very useful though. I mean, I use it all the time, but I also want to get good at being steady-handed. I'm cutting out the letters W and the letter E. So typically what I do after I cut a piece out, that's when I'll use the fence, and I'll show you that to make my edge perfectly straight. But for the most part, you can tell they're pretty straight cuts. I've gotten a lot better from since when I first began. When I first began, my hand was all over the place. And this one, I want to make it correct. So yeah, that's about right. So the way I'm cutting this out is like a puzzle piece. So I'm gonna have to put them together once all the cuts are made. That's how I'm specifically doing this style of lettering. Some of them I do full cuts, like one piece cuts. And a lot of times I also do puzzle piece cuts is what I call them. I'll show you an example of one cut pass, or this is all done with in a single cut. So I didn't piece this one together. This was one piece of foam, and I cut out all the shapes, all the letters with one cut. I'll show you an example that I'm working on right now. This is a puzzle cut where multiple pieces that I put together. This is the word records. This was done with tons of multiple cuts. Then I put them together. What you see, the white on there, that's just that's what I use to fill the gaps in the spaces. So when I sand it, it looks like a one piece. Anyways, almost done with the W. Now let me show you real quick. I'm gonna put the fence on. And this has a little, you can't see it from there, but it's a little wavy. So I'll just put the fence extremely close, just so I could shave off just a little bit. I'll tighten the fence, and then I'll just make a pass. And that pass, you know, shaves off a little tiny piece. That way I have a perfectly straight piece. Do that again to the other side. Same thing, done. Now I have a perfectly good triangle over there. I'll do the same thing with my longer cuts. This will give me a nice symmetrical piece. That way when it comes time to putting it together, I don't have to fill so many gaps. I'll do the same thing to my outer edge. Ooh, my outer edge was pretty good because the cut is coming out really, really thin, so I wasn't that far off. This thing can be a little tricky when you first start. It cuts really, really easy, like butter. So one little slight movement of your hand will show in your cut. If your hand, I shake a lot too, so it especially sucks, but that's because I used to be a drug addict, don't tell nobody. Anyways, I shake a lot, so my cuts are always moving, but like I said, I've intentionally been practicing to work without a fence, so my cuts will come out straight. And you know, practice makes perfect. So I've gotten way better than how I used to be. That one still sucks. One more pass. There we go, so we can get it cut all the way down. Oh, we're gonna do this one more time also again, until it's straight line. I had a big wave in this one, or a big dent in it, so it's still not completely flush, so I'm gonna pass it again. And hoping that it goes all the way down the piece. There you go. That's the one I was looking for. Now we have a straight cut. Bam. Bada bing, bada boom. That's done. I'll do it to the top. Not because it isn't straight, but because it's still very raw from the material. Same thing to the last one. Cool. That's that. So I got my two ends. I'll put this in there like that. And as you can see, that will be the letter W. Yeah. I'm gonna quit there. I'm gonna go on to do the E because that's a circle cut, and that's really hard to do without a, what's it called? Without a jig, a circle jig. But like I said, practice makes perfect, and you can make good circle cuts with a steady hand. Thank you for watching.